don't think of what you're gonna say. Bring no thought to what you're gonna say, because the way you think you're gonna tell the story, the way you plan your life and you say the steps me I gonna take for my life unfold, or this play out how you think God want it play out. No. How you believe you're gonna learn something, and basically how you believe you're gonna experience God. Because from younger, from about age 11, I think to myself, say, oh, I go baptize and go through the motion and be born again. Mind you, me at 11 never know much about the scripture to say, oh, me I go make a decision to baptize and so, but as a young child, you know, say, oh, getting baptized was a sign of you, well, at least to some adults, you make certain decisions where you say, alright, you're conscious of what you do. You know all about life and you live life. Even if you never understand half how you are going to, but there was this hope as a young man to say, oh, alright, if you tell me this story and say, like how this person in this story changed the world, and that person telling me, say, one day I can change the world too. Despite how I may find myself at 11, family, schooling, whatever religion was being practiced at the time, or your involvement with church, whether you worship on a Sunday or a Saturday, but you know, say, weekend time you go church, you know, want to go church, but yeah, sit down and yeah, listen, the little time you get to listen until you have somebody where sit you down and you read a book and you think for yourself and you're amongst your friends and you socialize and you say, alright, what is what? Yeah, we never conscious of it growing up. But the moments when we do find time, sit down and reflect on ourselves and say, alright, there is a God, all-knowing God, all-seeing God. We have an idea of what God is or who God is. And then when you read and you grow, you learn, say, alright, seek ye first the kingdom, and all these things will be given unto you. So you've been searching for the kingdom, you look for the kingdom, you try to understand what is this place or this thing that I'm a part of that is not made of stone. And you start remove and you go through the rebel of life and you just say, alright, see a space here and create it, and you go through, you live life, you go through your experiences, you make friends, you understand what a friend is, who a friend is, you learn to be a good Samaritan, and you identify, you look and you seek for the good always, because that was how it was taught, say, oh, you must be a good person. Despite how I go on in our world, remember, this is an adult telling a child, say, oh, be a good person, despite what's happening in the world. Mind you, the child, clueless. So, we must be mindful, say, as children, we enter into a world where not much is known, or not much has been made known, because truth is a thing where those who have eyes will see and ears will hear, but you have to look for that truth. You can't just take everything that's given to you, all that is spoon-fed and nicely put together, and and it work. Now I say it not work, like I can't be a hypocrite. How society stay now and how them benefit off ignorance, like you see where it work. You see where as man we create this jungle well wired up, and we see where people can swing from place to place, and we see where the energy is being misused, because there's a wrong and right way to do things. It's not that as man whatever we do is always right. No. That's why we must humble ourselves sometime and remember, say, oh, as me said, moments when you find yourself being conscious and you say, you know, this is me inside me partaking in life is like Jaja. So yeah, there's a lot of things we been want to talk about in life and share, because not necessarily say me have to come on the media and speak, but hopefully those who have been here with me and watch me grow up finally can hear what me that try to say, because now not only your eyes are look upon me, but you know say others are listen to.